Did you know that New York City alone is home to more ethnic groups than some countries? Stick around as we take a journey through the melting pot that is the United States to see where different ethnic groups have clustered, from the bustling East Coast to the sprawling West and even the deserts in between. Welcome back! Today we're diving deep into the ethnic fabric of the United States, analyzing the unique diversity that makes up our nation. If you find today's video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. According to the most recent data from the US Census Bureau, as of 2020, the United States exhibits an astonishing level of ethnic diversity. Let's break down those numbers to better understand this complex tapestry. First, we have the white population, making up 61.6% of the total. This group is not monolithic. It consists of various subgroups, including those of Irish, German, Italian, and Eastern European descent, among others. Next, let's talk about the Hispanic or Latino community, which accounts for 18.5% of the population. This community is diverse in itself, comprising people from various countries like Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and several Central and South American nations. It's essential to note that Hispanic or Latino refers to ethnicity, not race, and includes individuals of any race. Moving on, Black or African Americans make up 13.4% of the US population. This group is also diverse, with roots in various African countries as well as the Caribbean. The history of this community is deeply interwoven with the American narrative, from the painful legacy of slavery to the civil rights movement and beyond. The Asian community, representing 5.9% of the total population, is another vibrant and diverse group. People in this category trace their roots to a range of countries, including, but not limited to, China, India, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Last but not least, Native Americans make up about 1.3% of the population. This group includes various tribes, each with its own unique language, culture, and history, which are integral to the broader American story. So while the percentages provide a snapshot, they barely scratch the surface of America's complex and ever-changing ethnic landscape. As we move through this video, we'll explore how these diverse groups have settled into different regions and what that reveals about the United States as a whole. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. As we move from the broad landscape of American diversity to specific regions, let's start our exploration from the East Coast, a veritable melting pot of ethnic groups. Cities like New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C. serves as hubs of cultural fusion, and each has its own unique story to tell. Take New York City, for example. Known as the capital of the world, New York City is more than just a collection of skyscrapers and landmarks. It's a city where you can travel the globe without leaving its 5 boroughs. Manhattan alone houses neighborhoods like Little Italy, a testament to the Italian immigrants who came to America in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Not far from there, you'll find Chinatown, a bustling neighborhood that serves as the epicenter of Chinese culture in this city. Don't forget about Spanish Harlem, also known as El Barrio. Located in the upper part of Manhattan, this neighborhood is a vibrant center of Puerto Rican culture and, more broadly, Hispanic culture, showcasing the diversity within the Hispanic community in itself. It has now also become a mosaic of various Latin American cultures. Moving along to Boston, this city is historically known for its significant Irish population, a legacy that lives on in its neighborhoods like South Boston. However, the city has also seen a surge in other ethnic groups, including a growing Haitian communities in areas like Mattapan. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about Washington, D.C. The nation's capital has a rich African American history, particularly in neighborhoods like Anacostia. It also has a burgeoning Ethiopian community, making it one of the largest Ethiopian hubs in the US. So when we talk about the East Coast as a melting pot, we're not just using a catchphrase. These cities are microcosms of the world, showcasing the United States' unique capability to bring diverse ethnic groups into the tapestry of a single unified nation. While the East Coast has been long hailed as America's original melting pot, the West Coast presents a different, yet equally fascinating tapestry of ethnic diversity. Cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco serve as compelling examples. Starting with Los Angeles, often abbreviated as LA, this sprawling metropolis is a hotspot for Latin American culture. Districts like Boyle Heights and East LA are teeming with Mexican, Salvadorian, and other Central American communities. The influence is palpable, from the mariachi music that fills the air in Mariachi Plaza to the tantalizing smells of pupulas and tacos emanating from local eateries. Yet, LA is not solely defined by its Latinx communities. Areas like Koreatown and Thai Town reflect the city's significant Asian influence as well. Then we have San Francisco and its broader Bay Area, a region with a striking concentration of Asian Americans, approximately 25%, according to recent data. Neighborhoods like Chinatown and Japantown stand as testaments to the city's Asian heritage, while newer arrivals from countries like India and the Philippines are creating vibrant communities in places like Sunnyvale and Dale City. The Bay Area is a hub for technology and innovation, drawing people from around the globe and adding layers of ethnic diversity as a result. It's not just about the numbers or the percentages, it's about the cultural institutions, festivals, and everyday interactions that enrich these cities. From the Lunar New Year celebrations in San Francisco's Chinatown to the Day of the Dead parades in Los Angeles, the West Coast is a living showcase of how diverse ethnic groups can maintain their unique identities while contributing to a collective American culture. Now, from the bustling cities of the coasts to the arid landscapes of the desert regions, we uncover yet another layer of America's diverse ethnic fabric. States like Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico offer a different kind of diversity, one deeply rooted in history and the land itself. Arizona, for example, is home to 22 federally recognized tribes, and the state's Native American population accounts for about 5.3% of its total population. Tribal lands like the Navajo Nation are not just geographical areas. They are living, breathing communities that have maintained their unique cultures and traditions over generations. Nevada, while perhaps best known for its entertainment industry in cities like Las Vegas, also has a significant Native American community. Moreover, the state has seen an increase in its Hispanic population, particularly in urban areas. This adds another layer to the cultural mosaic of the region. New Mexico stands out for its rich Hispanic heritage, which accounts for nearly half of the state's population. The influence of Spanish colonizers and Mexican governance before becoming a U.S. territory is evident in everything from place names to local cuisines. However, it's also essential to recognize the state's Native American communities, such as Puebloans, whose presence predates European contact. So the desert areas of the United States offer an intriguing blend of ancient Native American cultures and more recent Hispanic influences. Each state has its own unique ethnic composition, deeply influenced by a combination of historical circumstances, geographic location, and most importantly, the people who call these places home. So is there a link between ethnicity and the major population within each region or state? The short answer is a resounding yes. But as always, it's the nuances that make the topic intriguing. Let's start with immigration. The United States has been a beacon for people seeking better lives for centuries, and different groups have settled in areas that either reminded them of home or offered new opportunities. For instance, the Italian immigrants in the late 19th and early 20th centuries were drawn to the East Coast industrial hubs, while more recent Asian immigrants have found a home in the tech-savvy atmosphere of the West Coast. Job opportunities are another significant factor. Industries prevalent in certain areas attract specific ethnic groups, offering them a chance at better livelihoods. The tech boom in the San Francisco Bay Area has attracted a highly diverse, educated workforce from all corners of the globe, while the entertainment industry in Los Angeles has had a similar effect. Historical settlement patterns also play a role, often dictating the ethnic makeup of an area long before the modern era. Native American tribes have resided in the desert regions for thousands of years, while places like New Mexico have deep historic ties to Hispanic culture due to early Spanish colonization. So, it's not merely a coincidence that different regions have different ethnic compositions. A combination of factors ranging from economic opportunities to historical legacies and even geographical preferences have all contributed to creating the intricate, multifaceted landscape of ethnicity in the United States that we see today. Understanding the ethnic distribution across the U.S. isn't just fascinating, it helps us appreciate the rich tapestry that makes America unique. We've seen how the East Coast has an incredible blend of cultures, how the West Coast is influenced heavily by Asian and Hispanic communities, and how the desert areas have their own distinct Native American and Hispanic presence. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this information useful or thought-provoking, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.